Hey guys, Jason here checking in on gold. Hope you had a fantastic long weekend, Easter weekend. I ate so much food, I don't think I'm going to need to eat till next Christmas. It's going to become like an anaconda snake ate an entire pig situation. And you know what? I think that counts as a diet, so win-win for everybody. No eating, all weight loss, I hope. We'll see what happens. So last time we talked about gold, we were in this hourly downtrend, and we said a couple of things could happen. One, we knock out the bottom of our zone of resistance and support and plummet down to the abyss, or we break above this trend line, backtest, and do a trend change. So anytime you're breaking a pattern, be it a channel or a pattern like a pennant, when you break out of that pattern, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to go have a full-on rally or a complete breakdown. What it means is that you're going to be changing. So the trend, because it's a downtrend in this case, you can either change to go sideways, or you can change to an uptrend, or you can change to a more aggressive downtrend. Something is changing, and that's what happens when you get these major areas of resistance and support breaking. So in this case, it's not a very exciting break. We saw pretty much what exactly we thought we would see here. A break of our trendline resistance, a back test of that, a second back test on lower volume, and now we're moving slightly up on an hourly uptrend. So our hourly high is at 1279.876, current low 1273.931, and we got a nice leisurely sideways, slightly sloping uptrend here, and we just need to keep on top of that, make sure that we keep moving at least sideways, and ideally, of course, we want to see the bulls come in and start to establish a little more strength if they're going to do that. Now we need to be cautious here, because on the daily time frame we are in this very strange looking almost bear flag formation. So we need to be cautious here. If you're looking for a long position, I want to see a little bit more strength. Right now this is still a bearish continuation pattern, and let's go back to the hourly time frame and see what that looks like. So low of our candlestick right here on the 18th of December is that 1271 low. So if we go over here, there's that 1271 low. We absolutely need to stay over top of this. If we lose this level, based on this formation of our current potential bear flag, if we lose 1271.280, I would consider that bear flag to be in execution, meaning that the bear flag is playing out and we've lost a key level on the hourly time frame. It means we've lost our hourly uptrend, and we should see more lows below that. If that does indeed happen, the next support level on the daily time frame is right about here at 1264. So about $10 away from where we are now. Not a small drop. So that would be a nice little target for a continuation on this potential bear flag. Now, if we're going to see continuation to the upside or even sideways we talked about, it's just going to be this leisurely pace until the market figures out what it wants to do. And if we are able to turn this hourly uptrend, and it's only an uptrend just because we have this ever so slight high, 1277, and then we get a new high before pulling back to 1273. So now what we need to see is something around 1280 or higher, coming back, getting a nice higher low. So we look something like this. Nice and leisurely, just chilling, doing its thing. That hourly trend is going to have to turn into a trend change on the 4-hour time frame, which would have us doing something similar to that. Coming up, setting a high, coming back down, probably setting some sort of low right around where that EMA 12 should be, and that will have us looking more convincingly at a potential trend change here for more upside on the 4-hour, and maybe carrying that over into the daily, because at that point our potential bear flag on the daily time frame will be negated and we will be looking at EMA 12 resistance. So that's what I'm watching here in the next 24 hours or so, and thanks again for tuning in, and talk to you soon.